Good afternoon, good morning. It's Mark Johnson from Loyalty360. Hope everyone's happy, safe, and well. I want to welcome you to our Loyalty Expo Finalist Preview Series. In this series, we'll talk to the leading brands that will be part of this year's Loyalty Expo in Charlotte, North Carolina, from October 25th to 27th. Today, we have the pleasure of speaking with Selim, Ayyildiz, and Beth Woodruff from Ally. They are a finalist for the 2021 Loyalty360 Awards in Program Partnership category. They're going to be delivering their final presentation at the conference and looking forward to seeing it. So thank you for taking the time to talk to us today.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, absolutely. Can you give us, for both of you, your roles with Ally? We'd love to know what you guys do and how you do it.
I'll let Selim go first.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, guys. So yeah, Selim Ayyildiz, Senior Specialist, Multicultural Marketing at Ally. Our team really focuses and is for driving Ally's diversity, equity, and inclusion messaging and executing a lot of different programming and initiatives aimed to kind of unite Ally's DE&I efforts. Really, these programs are here to kind of serve the communities that kind of pertain to both us internal and external. So, communities ranging from our Black and Brown communities to LGBTQ plus communities, including our female audience segments and Asian Middle Eastern segments. So that's a little bit, a quick synopsis of our team.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my name is Beth Woodruff, and I am the Director of Brand Strategy, Partnerships, and Integrations. So I really work on how do we tie ourselves to other great brands? How do we protect our brand? How do we tell our brand story? All the fun stuff that we get to bring to life around Ally.
Okay, great. Can you tell us a little bit about your award submission and what you plan to share with the conference attendees?
Sure. We're going to keep a little bit of it top secret because we want to make sure to wow and delight at the event. But, what we're really hoping to show is some really great partnership activation that we got to be part of in what is arguably, one of the darkest times of at least my generation for sure. This pandemic has really kind of created a lot of depression and sadness, and certainly unprecedented times is the most overused word, but we wanted to really lean in and show how building partnerships with like-minded brands could result in something really beautiful in the middle of a really terrible time, and how it really shaped the way we dialogued with our customers and attracted new consumers to the brand in a way that felt very authentic, and in a way that met people where they were really missing something in a really dark time. I think what we hope you'll see too is just ways that brands can interact with each other in fun ways that play up the strengths of each brand too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was going to say, Beth, you captured most of it. I think the one thing that I'd like to add is just, you'll notice in the campaign that we'll share with you guys, that we really took advantage of living in the moment and taking and making sure that the campaign was relevant to the consumers, both from Ally and our partners at Camp. It was a program that we both kind of really truly collaborated, and you can kind of really see that come across throughout the program.
Yeah, that's a great point, Selim. And not to belabor it, but I think one of our big objectives has always been to sort of lean into the culturally relevant moments, right? Be relevant with what's happening. And so I think this is a beautiful example, and we're excited to show everybody at the event how we sort of decided to show up in culture when it was sort of a particularly dark time, and hopefully bring a little bit of joy into the world.
Okay, great. When you look at takeaways, what are some key takeaways that attendees can expect to learn to hear about?
I think our big takeaways from this would be how you look for partners. Like, what is it that you should be looking for in partners, and maybe thinking outside of the box a little bit and determining who your partners are. I think going for a little bit more of a bespoke partnership instead of the standard off-the-shelf partnerships really helped us dream up something new that elevated both of our brands and certainly created value for our customers, but also we just think did good in the world, which is a big tenet of our brand. So I think that my hope is that the takeaway that the 360 participants will get is, think outside of the box, be disruptive with who you want to partner with. It may not make sense on paper, but when you start really dreaming these things up, I think you see really, that's where the magic happens. That's where you start getting something that's unique and brand differentiating.
Absolutely. And I think you hit on something that's very important. We have a growing brand membership. And partnerships are very important. We actually launched a partnership network, and we're helping a number of brands kind of facilitate those partnerships because everyone gets busy, right? And they don't necessarily have the connections. It can be challenging, not necessarily for an ally, but for some to find those partnerships at the right level. But I think one thing that you mentioned is very kind of germane and pertinent is that bespoke partnerships or kind of tailored partnerships are very important, right? Affiliate networks doing the same thing that everyone else is doing is not of interest. It's really about having those customized partnerships that can truly help them create that unique engagement. But there can be challenges there too. Like, does it require integration? Does it require branding? How do you find that alignment? Especially as you become more selective. It's more important to make sure that it is good fit. And obviously everything Ally does seems to turn to gold. So we look forward to hearing this presentation.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more, Mark. I think what you'll find from our presentation is searching within brand values and finding like-minded brand values is the secret sauce.
Got it. All right, great. Well, thank you for taking the time to talk with us today. We look forward to your session at the upcoming Loyalty Expo in October, and it looks like it's going to be a great discussion for sure.
Great. We look forward to it. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.